I'm sick and tired of this. Now I'm getting out of here before I start crashing out. Dun 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 dun. Welcome back to the Reddit. Dun 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 dun. I said welcome back to the Reddit. Dun dun dun. Anyway, as you can see, we're back on the Reddit. Let's go. Which color is Cena when you picture him in your head? Am I allowed to say white? I think for me, when it comes to John Cena, I'm thinking of the red a lot because that was the first full year where I was watching. I'm thinking of the orange because 2010 WWE is an era that I really like. And obviously, you think about Smack. And I'm also high-key thinking about the purple as well. But hang on a second, let me go ahead and say this about John Cena. Did you guys see him on Kai Cenat's stream recently? What the hell? John, I was familiar with your game, but my god, my boy, that was a lit stream. Listen, John, you know I'm familiar with your Total Bellas and Total Divas game. You know I'm familiar with your WWE game. I didn't know you were like that over there on Twitch. And I love that for John.
No, you look great, John. You look fantastic. For them lemon pepper steppers you got on.
Lemon pepper steppers you got on.
Bro, like, where you coming from? It's like a regular day fit.
Oh my god, and they're cleaned up too?
It's pretty good.
A lot of noise, and maybe you should change the seat.
Why?
I don't know. I'm what the streets are
What's
saying.
wrong with my seat?
I don't know. I think it's nice. I think it's got some sentimental value to it.
That is a soundbite.
Hey, I don't know about you, John, but that new Zendaya pic that dropped in the timeline, that was pretty fire, right?
I'm what the streets are saying.
Yeah, I think so too. So why you just ask me to change my seat?
I don't know. It's just what I've heard. I've just heard things.
Okay, all right, and then look, you gotta be very careful with this one, okay? This one is missing a wheel. Okay.
Chucky, sorry. Can we just talk about Kai's fit right there? He's wearing that 2012 John Cena once in a lifetime versus the Rock fit with no logo on it. This dude has a DIY John Cena fit for John Cena. That's lit.
Look,
That's way too crotch heavy. It's too crotch heavy.
Do it like this. Do it like this. There you go. There you go.
All right.
Now say, how does it feel?
It feels great. Ooh, feels great.
It's good? All right. Now, let me ask you this real quick.
Hey, yo, how does it feel? How does it feel?
He's cooking here, brother.
It feels great. I heard about the news about John Laurinaitis and Kathy Calais splitting up, right? That divorce. Thank you to everyone that tweeted that to me, by the way. Hilarious news. But I'm just saying, if they ever brought back Total Bellas and Total Divas, we don't need Nikki and John to get back together. That doesn't make any sense now. But if John Cena was elsewhere in the universe, I want this version of John Cena, okay? We can have all the separate characters doing their separate things, living their own lives. But this version of John Cena is the version that we need.
Look at that.
And his name is John Cena.
Anyway, yeah, the point is the John Cena Kai Cenat stream was lit. The best couple in the world. Oh, look at Punk and AJ and Larry. Oh my god. I love them. I love them so much. AJ though, I know. I can see it in your eyes. Look in my eyes. What do you see? A return coming in 2020.
Wait for it.
No pop.
2 years after 2023.
Shut up!
Meltzer finally makes sense. Dave Meltzer has given CM Punk and Drew McIntyre's Hell in a Cell match at WWE Bad Blood 5 stars. First of all, deservingly so. Second of all, who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
I don't care.
I'm so, this is like one of my most controversial,
Shut your mouth!
You are so washed.
This is like one of my most controversial wrestling opinions, but
I don't care what Dave Meltzer has to say.
and it's not even a disrespect to him personally. I know that brother has been doing his thing since the days of Arthur Morgan. He's been here. But at the same time, I hate this idea that people can't form their own opinion. It's always like, oh, well, I want to think this match was good, but Dave gave it a 3.25, so that means it must not be good. No, you're allowed to form your own opinion, and I'm just so tired of this discourse that his ratings matter more than anything, you know, because some people treat it as if it's like the be-all end-all. Like, once Dave has rated a match 5 stars, well, it has to be 5 stars. Well, Dante Inferno over there only gave that match 3.5 flames, so I guess it was kind of mid. Absolutely sensational match, well deserving of the rating. I just think we need to stop treating Dave Meltzer as if he's the second coming of Jesus.
What? What?
Because he's not.
Hey!
That's Seth Rollins. Mark Cardona / Zack Ryder's tweet about his wife Chelsea Green. Hang on a minute. What are you saying about my new goat Chelsea Green? Hang on a second. I'm looking at my hot WWF diva wife and her big boobs and sipping on my drink and thinking to myself, I fucking made it. My favorite part about that is how he said WWF, or as Triple H would say, the World Wrestling Federation. I'm looking at my hot World Wrestling Federation diva wife and her big boobs. The 2008 roster, Jesus Christ. The discourse on wrestling Twitter where this photo was getting posted every single day.
WWE roster is stacked.
Get it, man. Okay, we got, but I'm not, dude, does anyone even want me to look through it? You know it's stacked, okay? I get it. Everybody here could realistically be a Hoffer. 7 of them already are. 3 more are surely going in. 1 may get inducted posthumously. 3 more can go in if they patch things up with WWE. And to be fair, I think MVP and Finley should go in too. Hang on a sec. Who are you talking about? Wait a second. Who passed away? Who? Oh, Umaga. Oh, yeah, I can see Umaga being in there. Okay. I can see Umaga being in there. Finley should actually be a Hall of Famer. I'd vouch for that one. MVP, I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. And that's not because of him going to AEW. That much is fine. I just mean how he basically said, Triple H, you suck. Is what MVP said about me. So Hall of Fame, big fucking deal. And also, Jeff Hardy, obvious Hall of Famer. Randy Orton, duh. The Big Show, I mean, obviously he's a Hall of Famer. Jericho's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I mean, I think most of these guys are going in the Hall of Fame. If they're already not in the Hall of Fame, that is. Does this mean we'll see Hendry in the Rumble? Kind of crazy how poorly that tweet will age in about 4 months. Kind of crazy how fast Joe Hendry fell off the radar. Ooh. I, first of all, don't think he's fallen off. I think he's doing just fine. I think the thing with wrestling fans is a lot of you guys have really short-term memories. So it's like if someone isn't popping off on the timeline one day, it's like, oh, that guy must have fell off. In reality, the only thing that has fallen off is the arm of my computer chair. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. Look at this right here. Look. What the hell is that? This motherfucker got a broken arm. What the? Oh my God. I just want you guys to know that shit happened so randomly as well. I was just leaving it. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure Hendry will be in the Rumble. It's an obvious moment. You gotta do it. Even if he doesn't get a huge reaction, I'm sure he'll get some kind of reaction, which will make it worth it in the end. Moving on. Has there ever been a time where the WWE chose a name was worse than the original and he's put a picture of Gunther? I honestly think the name change to Gunther is a good one now. I think it's aged very well. Io Shirai to Io Sky. That's potentially, yeah. The thing with Io Sky, though, is that it's a name change that is still very much on base for who she is. And also, I feel like the name Io Shirai, with the way it's spelled, for as much as most of us understand how to say it, I feel like that casual audience maybe would have done a bit of a Finn Balor situation where even with Finn Balor, you should know how to say it by looking at it, but people still for years were like, oh, Finn Balor. But yeah, the name Io Sky, I think, is fine. Truthfully, I don't think it's that bad. I felt Husky Harris going to Bray Wyatt was excellent. That's a good one. Yeah, Bray Wyatt is a name full of aura. Dean Ambrose is an atrocious name for Jon Moxley. I ain't gonna lie. Let's chill on some Dean Ambrose slander, okay? Because that man was cooking, okay? There was a period of time, and all of us 2010s wrestling fans, we know that Dean Ambrose for a second there, he was Himothy, okay? And Jon Moxley is now Himothy, but it's like a different kind of him. Dean Ambrose was like, took my breath away. Wacky Dean, you know? Don't get me started on Money in the Bank 2016, by the way. Who cares? He was special. The Ula Fala needs to be destroyed when the Bloodline saga finally ends. All the pain, suffering, and betrayals we've seen from the Bloodline over the past 4 years all stem from this necklace. It seems to drive everyone who holds it mad with power. Roman became more insane the longer he had it in his possession, and the same has happened with Solo, only faster. A fan pointed out on social media one time that when Tama Tonga stared at it for a few seconds before handing it to Solo, it was a similar situation. It's pretty much WWE's version of the One Ring, and because of that, the finale of this story should be Roman Reigns destroying the necklace once and for all. Okay, on some Infinity Gauntlet type shit. I could fuck with that, but what I'm really thinking now is, do they sell these on WWE like shop? Why? I don't know why I'm seeing this and I'm like, I kind of want to buy one now. I don't know. Is it the white background? Name one feud where a superstar was right, but the other guy was too beloved by the fans to be the heel. Oh, and he's put CM Punk against Jeff Hardy. Yeah. Kevin Owens right now. He's the heel for being angry with Cody for siding with Roman after all the Bloodline did to him. Randy sides with Cody for reasons that don't make sense when he should be just as pissed as KO. Cody will make it about jealousy over the title. With that being said, I am pro KO and DM Hunk, so if they turn on you, you probably deserved it. I mean, yeah, I will go ahead and say that. Right now, Kevin Owens, I don't think he's entirely in the wrong. You know, I don't think he's really the bad guy. Having heel and face commentators adds so much to the storytelling. I agree. Although I'm gonna just go ahead and say it right now. One of the most perfect commentary trios I've ever seen. Percy Watson, Nigel McGuinness, Mauro Ranallo. This feels like an anime filler arc, of course talking about what's going to be going down at Crown Jewel. The championship feels forced and useless like the Greatest World Rumble title. Yeah, I remember that. We'll be going back to that one soon. But yeah, I don't really understand why. I mean, I see what Triple H is trying to cook. He's trying to make the title and he's trying to make it seem like it's not a filler, but it is. People who should become Intercontinental Champion. We've got Bronson Reed. I agree. Love big Bronson Reed. Dominic Mysterio. I'd like to see it. Sheamus, really need to see that before his career's done. Really do. Xavier Woods. Okay, I can see that as well. Chad Gable. Really need to see that. My God. Free Ray from the shackles of the LWO.
Low-key, I'm not saying you're wrong.
And so, like, I don't want to use the last prime of his stem cell run on a faction. Do you know what I mean? Save that for when he's done. Sad news via Cora Jade's Instagram story last night. I appreciate everyone reaching out and trying to help. Unfortunately, Stitch was hit by a car and the person that hit him kept going and didn't stop. Thankful for the person who found my number and called and cared for him in his last moments. I will miss and love you till the end of time, Stitchy. Yeah, I saw this on Twitter. It's really sad. Also, what a piece of shit for like continuing to drive. If you hit something, stop. Is that not fucking comments? Yeah, it's done out, man. It's done out. It's very sad. R.I.P. I really miss Damien as world champion. It ended way too early in my opinion since they do nothing with him now. Hopefully he wins the Elimination Chamber. You know, I don't like that Elimination Chamber idea, but Damian Priest as world champion I feel like went on for the perfect amount of time. You don't really need in this day and age for every single person to have a Gunther level reign. For Gunther it works. He's a beast. But for Damian it kind of worked into the story, you know, the turning of the Judgment Day. I think it's perfectly fine. I think like a 3 to 4 month reign, we're good. Do you know what I mean? If not for the pandas, would WWF have changed to WWE or WWFE? That is so weird to look at. Ew. WWFE CEO, World Wrestling Federation Entertainment CEO Linda McMahon. I mean, that is insane. Royal Rumble winner 2025, Roman Reigns? What? Why? Why the hell? What? No. Oh, or Dominic Mysterio. You know what? I'll be completely honest. I just want to see the reaction because I think low-key it'd kind of work. I can see it happening, and quite frankly, I think Dominic Mysterio is going to become a world champion someday, but also that IC title reign we keep talking about probably needs to happen first. So maybe not this year, but in the future, I'd be down. Motor City Machine Guns have officially signed with WWE. Yeah, I saw this actually. Very, very cool. WWE's roster, by the way, their signings in 2024, it's been a bit of a madness. Like just Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, and Motor City Machine Guns alone, along with everyone else that could come in. We haven't even seen the Lucha Bros yet, but when they pull up, ooh, it's about to get serious. Let me tell you something. Hey, yo, Liv, when the hell are you gonna go ahead and tweet that shit? Oh my God, man, I can't do this anymore, bro. I'm sick and tired of this. Now I'm getting out of here before I start crashing out. I'm done.